Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your next fighter into the ring. From Finland, Krasti!
Okay, we are moving ahead with our next bout. And can you believe these 4 fights have just flown by at a crazy pace? And I think this next one might deliver that as well. Welcoming in our next battle between Nordic countries as we have Finland versus Sweden. We have Finland's Krasti Björkskog representing Expo Thai Boxing Club in Finland outside of Helsinki. He has, I think, about over 50 amateur fights. He is very, very experienced. He's got something around 15 pro fights as well, and extremely credentialed. How about these? 2020 Finnish K1 champ, 2021 Finnish Muay Thai champion, 2021 under-23 world bronze medalist, 2015 under-18 champion, and a couple more credentials to boot. Grant, what do you say about that?
Well, it just sounds like he's showing off, if you ask me. But obviously very, very well accomplished. And it's interesting that some of these guys, they can still fight amateur, even though they're fighting professional.
Yeah, it's a strange thing. I honestly don't quite understand it myself.
And now would you please welcome his opponent from Malmö, Sweden, Kenny Hong!
All right, and here we have Kenny Starfighter Hong, the nickname I play on a Swedish children's show called Kenny Starfighter. Here from Fight Academy Halmstad, we have Kenny Hong, and he also has some very nice credentials. 2015 Swedish Junior Champion, 2020 Swedish Muay Thai Champion, IFMA World Bronze Medalist, 2021 WBC Muay Thai Scandinavian Champion. He has represented the Swedish national Muay Thai team in the Euro 2022 Championships, and he got silver in the 2021 Swedish Championships as well. So 2 very credentialed fighters meeting once again.
2 show-offs.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, that lines us up for a very, very good matchup, and 2 guys who should have very, very skilled Muay Thai.
Well, with these second introductions, we'll hand it over to Pretty Ricky Wright.
Live from Gothenburg, Sweden, on DAZN, Muay Thai for Life presents 3 3-minute rounds at a contracted weight of 69 kilograms. Your referee in charge of the action, Servan Jalali. Introducing first in the blue corner with a record of 14 wins and 4 defeats, weighing in at 68.5 kilograms. Fighting out of Helsinki, Finland, Krasti! And his opponent in the red corner with a record of 2 wins and 2 defeats and 1 draw, weighing in at 68.3 kilograms. Fighting out of Malmö, Sweden, Kenny, the Starfighter Hong!
Well, more support there for Kenny Hong when he was introduced.
Oh, no surprise, Sweden versus Finland, but Swede gets a pop here, and again, some very similar stats here in every aspect except for that pro record. How about 14-4 pro record for Krasti? And both these fighters definitely have a lot to owe fighting for. Krasti has actually been quoted as saying, "Fighting is my purpose in life, and fighting in the ring is my happy place." Whereas Kenny Hong, he, in his own words, was a chubby kid growing up. He would come home from school and open up a bag of chips and then just sit in front of a TV. But in his own words, Muay Thai was his salvation. It's what got him in shape. It's what gave him a purpose in life. And it is truly where he shines.
Well, it's interesting how combat sports and sports in general has saved many, many people. Prominently because of the media attention and televised. You know, boxing has taken many guys off the street. Combat sports seems to attract the working classes takes youngsters off the street, and it's something I've promoted for many years. You know, there's an epidemic of young men, and I was one of them, brought up without a father, a fatherless home with no role model, no motivation to go and do anything positive apart from mix with the wrong people. And it's very easy without intention to be led down the wrong path. Now, some people have got a bad opinion about combat sports. They say it's violence, it's not something healthy to get involved with. But let me tell you, it's something that's positive. It's learning. You get a role model. You progress into something where you can achieve status, money, power, strength. It teaches you how to remain an alpha male, which I don't want to hark on about, but is something that's being dissolved in society right now. And these guys are the ones who will defend the earth if we get attacked by aliens.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you know, combat sports, the military, those things, they make men of you. And I don't think that hard times and hard training are character building. I think they're character revealing.
That is a great point, Grant. And these two getting right into the action. I know that Kenny Hong, he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder about this. I actually spoke with him yesterday, and he described his first fight as bad because he said, quote, "I was young and sloppy," but he wants to show his Halmstad heart. Halmstad, of course, here on the west coast of Sweden, which is why he got a big pop. He's got a lot of people who came from Halmstad to Gothenburg.
Well, that was a superb left hook, right roundhouse kick there from Kenny Hong. Very sharp, but he gets put to the canvas there by Krasti. Shows his strength.
And they both started off very similarly. As I mentioned, Kenny Hong started Muay Thai at, I believe it was 15, whereas Krasti started at age 14. So they've both been competing for around the same time. And Krasti has actually competed at Lupini Stadium. For those who don't know, that is... Oh, nice trip there for Kenny Hong.
That was lovely, yeah.
But yeah, Lupini Stadium, one of the most sort of revered Muay Thai stadiums in the world, really.
But possibly the most prestigious Muay Thai arena in the home of this fantastic sport.
Oh, look at that. Hong tried to go for a trip, ended up getting off balance himself.
And in fact, there is, you know, Lumpini was for years. Looked like he hurt Krasti there.
Yeah, it was a very nice boxing combination there for Kenny Hong, who actually takes this fight on just over a week's notice. He got the call to take this fight last Friday.
Do you know what? That can be... there's disadvantages for that because of a lack of preparation. However, some of these guys are ready to fight all year round. But there's also advantages to it. You know, when you sign... Maybe you sign to fight 2 months before an event. And... every single day, every time you go training, you're thinking about your opponent. I mean, some people equate it to being in love because that person is on your mind 24/7. And every time you think about them, that was a lovely elbow there. Every time you think about them, your guts are turning over and you've got that slow build-up of anxiety and sucking the energy from you. And experience teaches you how to build that into a power.
You know what, Grant? I never thought of it that way, but that is a great way of putting it.
Man, if you think about anything, a job interview, an exam, getting married, any of these huge events in your life, they don't even compare to stepping in here and putting your life on the line to some degree.
I wonder if it was perhaps that elbow from Krasti that cut Kenny Hong just under the eye. Not a super problematic place, but it is not a good visual for the judges to be cut like that after the first round.
And you notice Krasti there, he didn't look the busier, but he was the more accurate and more effective of the two fighters. And I'm wondering, it looked like Kenny Hong was busy, but I'm wondering if the judges will look at the cleaner shots
Well, you know what they say, work smarter, not harder, right? And I feel like Kristoffer Krasti really was working smarter. He was making every shot count.
See that elbow there?
That might have been it, right?
Well, that was to the left side. No, he was already cut, you see, before
that's true,
underneath the eye. So it looks quite a large cut. It's underneath the eye, so the blood isn't going to interfere with his vision.
But as I mentioned, Kenny Ong, he has that Halmstad fighter heart. Halmstad has produced a ton of fantastic Muay Thai fighters such as Samuel Bark, and how about one or half of our main event, Magnus Andersson.
Yeah, that's credibility for sure. And if you've got guys like that fighting in your gym and sparring on the same nights that you train, you know, you've got something to live up for, haven't you, when you step in there?
Once again, Han gets caught off balance, taken to the ground.
Krasti is the bigger of the two.
Krasti complaining about perhaps the canvas being a bit slippery, but... Oh, that's a nice body shot there from Hong.
It doesn't look to me like Hong has got that knockout power. Although he lands a nice uppercut.
That was a very nice uppercut. I think the boxing of Hong has really been his strongest asset so far. Whereas I think the kicks and elbows of Krasti is perhaps his best weapons.
Yeah, it's something, you know, back in my youth, boxing was my forte. And I've always, in some ways, been disappointed with the boxing.
Oh!
That was a lovely kick to the body there. There's a liver shot.
Hong
It's
goes
dropped
down.
Hong. I don't think he's going to get up from this.
Oh, can he survive this?
No,
he's not going to make it.
What a turn of events there!
Oh, and how about that?
I said
the Krasti goes 2-0 against Kenny Hong.
Yeah, I said the quality, the accuracy and the power of Krasti was showing through. He wasn't the busier of fighters, but perhaps the cleverer, more accurate and more effective of the two. And it just shows you how a body shot can end a fight. That was right in the liver, right on those lower floating ribs. And unfortunately for Kenny Hong, the fight's over.
Yeah, I mean, the kicks of Kristoffer Krasti really were something else. Just landed with so much efficiency. I think we're gonna see the fight-ending kick here shortly. Yeah, there it was. It was almost an unassuming...
A lead leg roundhouse. But it was on the liver side. And if that's in the right place, it's a fight-finishing technique. And Kristoffer Krasti there. Krasti walking around, he's not even out of breath. Looks like he had a good time, still smiling. Unfortunate for Kenny Hong. I'm wondering whether he's going to want a third, that second rematch, a third fight with Kristoffer Krasti. I doubt it. Krasti very, very pleased.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Servan Yalali calls to stop the action at 1 minute and 37 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by countout, Kristoffer Krasti!
All right, I'm here for your winner, Kristoffer Krasti, Björkskog. What a performance. He came in very intense, but you made every shot count. How do you feel about your performance here tonight?
Fucking great. Fucking great.
All right, well, might have to clean your mouth out with some soap afterwards, but let's talk about the fight. I mean, he was very intense, but you really were making those kicks count. Was that part of the game plan coming in here, to sort of attack him with the kicks and keep him at range?
Yeah, I knew he had like the... Kan vi ta det på svenska?
Yeah.
Okej, alltså jag visste han förlorade senast i Halmstad. Det var en proffsmatch, fast alla säger att det var amatör. Det var proffsmatch, 3x3. Jag vann den och jag visste han måste nu visa att han har blivit bättre. Men guess what? I've been training every fucking day since that, so that's why I have this here.
Yeah, so you beat him the first time, this was a rematch, and you knew that he wanted to come out here and show that he was better, but you sure did. So, you looked unstoppable here tonight. What's next for Krasti?
I just want to fight, train, make money, that's it. And making money by fighting, that would be the dream. Still getting there, but step by step, getting better fights, better fighters. Nobody can fucking stop me! Yeah!
Let's hear it for your winner, a very fired up Krasti Björkskog!